2004, which is when I left my traditional VC firm. My background is an entrepreneur, did a startup in France, sold it to Reuters, in the financial services market, moved here 11 years ago in August 2000 when the market was sort of going to crap. Became a VC at that time, great timing. And sort of saw how screwed up companies were when they raised a ton of money without knowing exactly what sort of product they should be building, and when the cost of failure was in the millions of dollars. Fast forward now, it's in the tens of thousands of dollars, which means that entrepreneurship as an opportunity has been made available to many more people. That's great. The issue is that there's just way too many people want to invest in those startups because it's cool. Because now, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually cool to be an angel investor. And so we find ourselves in a situation where you have a ton of companies which are getting funded, which creates a lot of tension on the hiring market. And you have a lot of companies which are getting massive checks once they've proven, they have traction, once they've proven themselves. And in the middle, you have literally, maybe 20, 25, 30 firms which are able to write Series A or Series B checks that will take the companies from, I've proven myself as a seed opportunity, let's just go and start scaling. And this is where the issue will be, because mathematically, the companies which have been funded at seed just won't be able to raise their A because there are way too many companies being funded and not enough firms to actually do their funding. So I'm not doom and gloom at all. It's just a matter of being extremely selective. And our strategy, which is to invest in 20 opportunities a year, about a couple of months, is to be very, very demanding in terms of the proof points that people will have built even at the earliest stage. So we expect people to show us their prototype and their early users and what sort of customer development they've done to prove that they can acquire users and how much it's going to cost, and eventually what sort of business model might actually work for themselves. And if you don't have a direct business model, meaning a transaction-based or subscription-based or whatever, and you rely on figuring it out sometime later, and you're a first-timer, it's likely going to be hard for us to get over that hurdle. Otherwise, we invest in cool shit like Blacko, so we like this guy clearly, but as we think about the topic of tonight, I think that doing what Rich is doing and getting the kinds of investors he has is only because he has a great track record. Because if you are trying to get into a very busy space like search, you better have either a crazy, completely differentiated technology or a team that knows exactly what they're doing.